Cheers, Nolan.
Nolan. Here's to Ozzy and Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, let's talk about that racist Hulk Hogan.
Oh,
Jesus, man.
I'm kidding, guys.
I know you are.
In the chat, relax, man.
I know you are, but like I liked Hogan's death is a really good example of why you should honestly never apologize because you'll never get forgiveness. The dude became a born again Christian, apologized to people. There was a really great story of this black wrestler who's Hogan saved his career, and he's like, yeah, Hogan called me up and apologized to me. Like, where's the forgiveness? Like, when you forgive?
I mean, taking somebody's worst day and look, man. I maybe my perspective is different because I'm older now. I've made 100 mistakes, 1,000 mistakes. It's easy to look past shit because it's like, look, man, I fucked up. I've done things. So,
I hate.
But you have to remember the people who are harping on this shit, man, are people who they don't like the fact that he was a Trump supporter. Like, it is deeper than just the racism thing. You know what I mean?
was going to say, most of the fuckers who are going off on him are probably some of the most racist bastards in the world.
They hate the fact that he supported Trump, that he spoke at the RNC, all this stuff. So,
it shows you who's really worse here.
Yes,
who's worse? The guy who said some stupid shit 10 or 15 years ago, or the people that are mocking someone right after they died? And we're talking literally minutes after the announcement.
Well,
the thing that I hate is in this day and age, every time someone dies, everybody just starts concentrating now on the worst of that person.
They did it to Kobe Bryant. They did it to Kobe Bryant too.
Haven't they also done it to Ozzy recently as well?
They have done it to everybody.
Ozzy's never said any. Unlike Hogan said some shit though. Ozzy has never said anything.
No, but what I'm saying is
to twist it, though.
People obviously celebrities and stuff like that, we hear about their deaths. We always then get the stories of what the worst part of that person was. Why can't we celebrate them for the good stuff that they did, maybe for culture or whatever the case may be? Yes, I know that there are people out there that do celebrate those things still, but seems that
you're sounding like a boomer right now, Rhino.
In this day and age, all we seem to concentrate on is the worst of people, and it fucking shits.
That's all that matters, Rhino.
Well, look, man. Honestly, some people deserve it. Some people, hey, I guarantee you, if Fauci dies, I will dance a jig on my fucking channel. Fuck that guy. If Fauci dies, I don't give a.
I don't like Fauci. There's only one person that I'll light up a cigar for when that happens, and that would be like George Soros. Maybe also for Bill Gates. He's a fucking piece of shit.
He's another one, man. Fuck him too.
But
quite a few of these super rich elite assholes that are doing fucking shit that no one talks about because they're too busy having you focused on other people.
Well, Rhino's right, though, and here's the problem with this. This is a modern thing, and I was joking with the whole boomer thing, but I'm being honest at the same time. Like, that's the problem, is they feel like that's an old way of thinking, right? Because it used to be like when somebody would die, if they were somebody who made a big impact, it's like, look, chances are they probably did or said some fucked up shit at some point in their life. But guess what? The good things that they did probably outweigh the bad things they did by a mile, right? But yet, these are the same fuckers who will turn around and sign a petition to get Roman Polanski brought back into the U.S. no problem without thinking twice. See, but they'll turn around and try and cancel John Wayne even though he's been dead for almost 50 years.
Oh, by the way, you know who else they went after when he died? Akira Toriyama.
Well,
that's dumb.
I couldn't even make a video on that. Like that's like one of the few deaths that I got legitimately upset about.
Well, just to finish my point is it's not even delegated to white men anymore. Like, look at what they've done to Martin Luther King in the last half decade or decade now. It's like, yeah, we all know he was a human. He was a guy. He probably fucked around. We don't need to know all this shit. Because guess what? What he stood for means a hell of a lot more than him getting some pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody wants to act like everyone has to be perfect. Otherwise, they deserve to be, destroyed. But reality is no one's perfect. So what are we even doing?
They even tried going after Stan Lee. Exactly, yeah.
But Akira Toriyama was wild. They were all saying he was racist because of Mr.
There are a few people, when they pass, I'm going to feel sad it's mostly like, for example, like when like
But-
Hironobu Sakaguchi dies, he
My-
invented
my-
Final Fantasy. Like when he dies, yeah, I'll be sad.
Well, Akira Toriyama, that his work legit saved my
Yeah,
life.
like that's what I'm saying. Like Sakaguchi and like Kitase and like Nobuo Uematsu. Nobuo Uematsu did all the music for all the Final Fantasy games, pretty much. Like when he dies, I'm gonna be sad because his music was awesome. And
My point is
you know
that
what I
if
mean?
we
Like,
go back, to the 80s or the 90s, when your favorite celebrity died in the 80s or the 90s, what comes out about them? We celebrated them.
yeah,
We
because there
talked
wasn't
about how
social
good
media.
they were at this or how good they were at that. My point is that the entire culture, the entire world has been now brainwashed into this cancel culture mentality that when somebody dies, we've got to source out the worst part of that person and publicize it and make sure that everybody knows that this person was a piece of shit. And it's
Or-
just
No, I
It's
was
just
gonna
the
say,
way
or
it
you know
is.
what? If you didn't like the person, just don't say anything.
Yeah, that's it.
Right? Like, just don't say
There's that
anything.
too.
Like, just
That
That
also
used to be
works,
what
yeah.
we were taught was, most mothers used
Got
to
nothing
teach us
nice
if you
to
didn't
say,
have nothing
don't
nice to
say
say, don't
nothing
say
at
anything
all.
at all, right? But look, I'll say whatever I want about a movie, a TV show, and some people get awfully upset about that. But one thing you normally will not hear me say is anything ill about the dead, even people I don't like, right? It's just a matter of, it's called respect. And at the end of the day, if you can't have the fucking respect for the dead ones and the ones that are, their loved ones. See, that's the other thing people don't remember is it's not just the people that have died. Because the people that died, they're gone. They can't hear any of the shit you're saying one way or the other.
family
It's more about the family, right? Like they don't think about what the family is seeing and hearing all the damn time. And look, I don't know, what the context was with Hulk.
How's that
Why
sound?
you got porno music playing?
wow.
Like, I don't know what the context was with that phone message that Hulkster left. There may not be any context.
Oh, it
other
wasn't
than
good.
Yeah, he
It
may have
wasn't
went on a
good.
racist rant. Who knows? But I'll tell you this: there's other times where people have tried canceling people when shit was taken out of context.
There's
You
like
need to turn it
piano,
down. If
guitar
you're going to
playing.
play background music, you need to turn it down a bit, Flash.
I don't know why you're even playing music.
I was trying to give you some music for
I
your
need better
monologue.
music than that.
Some Muzak.
I'm not the only one who's been monologuing.
And then Ozzy Osborne. I don't have it. Doesn't mention them both, but Ozzy Osborne died this week, and then Hulk Hogan died, which was crazy because he looked like he was in still pretty good shape.
Yeah.
So I was like kind of shocked that he.
You know
had,
what's weird is it's sad that he died this young, but he also made it longer than a lot of wrestlers from his era. If you think about it.
Yeah. It's crazy how Flair's outlived all of them, though.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
the
he
amount
had
of drugs
crazy
that got
surgery.
pumped into him back in the day. Like even Hogan himself
So
said.
does that
he-
really fuck up your heart that bad doing steroids?
I would
Flair-
imagine, considering the way that these guys and some other athletes have died so young, I got to imagine there's got to be some correlation there, man. Because
Ric Flair's on the limitless drug.
even Hogan himself said they used to hand out steroids with their paychecks.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine all the cocaine and everything else he's done? If you don't
yeah.
imagine this, I guarantee you this guy did cocaine off of six hookers every goddamn night for years.
I was really into that.
I would if I was
NWO
Hulk Hogan.
I was really into that NWO era of WCW, man. That was fun times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
He was a
legend.
better. I liked him more as a heel than I did as a.
Well, he
baby
transcended wrestling in a lot of ways, and you can almost probably say he is probably the most popular wrestler of all time.
Yeah, that
And
day he
I would-
died, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can
That
see
day
that,
he
yeah.
died, I watched NWO Hogan promos all day. He was so good at it. You could tell he was kind of having some fun. But like
Well, he's a salesman. Hell
saying
yeah.
like, I got off this plane and all those NWOites, they got on their hands and knees and I walked over them so that I didn't get my boots dirty.
What you gonna do when Hulkamania runs wild on you, brother?
Yeah, man. It's unfortunate, man. But yeah, those guys were probably on all kinds of. Not probably. We know they were all.
We know they were. Yeah.
Yeah, not probably. They were all on all sorts of shit.
It's not like it was the NFL even there, which we know they get away with a lot of shit. But his
Yeah.
place, they didn't have regulations for shit. So yeah.
Well, it's almost kind of the same with Ozzy, isn't it? You look at the state, like
Yeah.
I know that he had Parkinson's, was it? That I
Sadly,
forget?
Yeah.
Really
That's
bad.
what took him out. Yeah.
Really
That's what
bad
sounds like,
Parkinson's. He did He had that show. What's
Yeah, it was like 3 weeks before he passed.
3 weeks
final
before he
show.
died, the final show to the fans. He did the whole thing in a chair.
I think he kind of knew something.
Yeah, he knew he was on his
There
way
was
out.
a really
Like you see
sad
how he was
video.
singing when he was talking about mom coming home. He knew he was on his way out.
Yeah, that
It was eerie, but yeah, that's
knowing how sick he was now, and then doing that concert. Man, I have so much more respect for him.
Did you see the behind the scenes thing, Flash?
I
they
did.
actually
Yeah, I saw
okay,
that.
so you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so like, because if you guys didn't see it, like it showed how
He just badly wanted to give fans one last
more
show. Yeah,
and what it
they
had
really
to
need to
literally
release that whole
strap
thing
him
as
down
like
to
a
his chair
4K
and stuff.
Blu-ray.
Apparently, he was trying to stand up throughout the show.
Yeah,
and
he wanted to stand, but he couldn't, and they literally had to
up.
strap him down because of his Parkinson's. So like he wasn't all over the place. Like poor guy went through hell to give this last show, but he did it. And I mean,
He
there's
gave
not a
his
bigger
own
legend in
funerals.
rock and
Lawrence
roll,
White
I mean,
says
as
that's
far as
kind of
heavy
true.
metal.
It's true. It's crazy, man. What a way to go out. He knew he was gonna go. He knew he was probably gonna go soon. Put that show on. He was probably in pain the whole time. And from what I saw, I didn't see the whole concert. I don't know if that's on the internet. I just watched clips, but he's singing pretty good. Like the passion was there in it. Like it's
Oh yeah, he gave it his all one last time, definitely.
yeah. So what?
But again, like then I don't know what has any of the controversial stuff come out about Ozzy.
Not like
now,
I don't understand. So Hogan has said some shit, but Ozzy has never said anything.
Problem with
there's
Ozzy,
nothing he's ever said that's like that.
Okay, here's the problem with Ozzy.
That's so weird.
You got like a bunch of folks who are trying to run with he was a devil worshiper. It's like, if you knew anything about Ozzy, he was a Catholic, you dumbass. Like,
it's all for show.
Yeah, it's all for show. It was all like Alice Cooper
does the same thing.
Exactly. Yeah, Kiss and all that stuff back in the day. They played into that shit, and so did Ozzy. And like even the bat thing, it was like it was an accident. You think he really wanted to like the head off a live bat? And same thing with pissing on the Alamo. He just had to piss, and he was so fucked up. He had no idea where the he was.
He would have pissed anywhere.
He was gonna piss anywhere. It didn't matter. Just so happened to be he pissed on a mark.
Now the Hogan thing is so crazy because apparently it's now, controversial to feel bad about Hulk Hogan dying because of some shit he said years ago. Became a born again Christian, by the way, and it's like this is why these people that are going after him they look so bad because who's the worst person here? This dude or fucking people that are celebrating this guy, this cultural icon that died minutes after he died. They were doing this shit, man. It was crazy.
Oh, I can't.
And they do this all the time. They've done it with Kobe Bryant. They did it with Ozzy and Hogan. They've done it with so many. Sean Connery, a couple minutes after he died.
Yeah. I can't wait till Clint goes. They'll do the same thing.
They just lust for it, man. This nastiness. It's so crazy. Like, how do you live like that? I just don't get it. It's so foreign to me.
Well,
like, this is the first thing you want to do after somebody died. And it's such a vindictive thing because you're doing it just to hurt people that are already hurting.
That's what I was saying earlier, too. It's like, what are you doing to the person who's dead? Nothing. Not a fucking thing. Because they can't feel it. Right? What you're doing is hurting those.
Yeah, they did it through a curatoriama.
Yeah. They are also doing it to try and destroy their legacy from the moment
Partially,
that they
yes.
gone.
But at the same time, will they really? No, because in 20 years from now, nobody will know who that dumb fucker on X was who said that stupid thing. But we'll remember who Hulk Hogan is. We'll remember who Ozzy Osborne is. We'll remember who John Wayne is. And that's another one they've come after God knows how many fucking times without ever considering the context of the era from which the man came and the things that he is saying and how that he's saying them. And that's the thing that bothers me. And again, I'm not making excuses for what Hogan said, right? But let me put out a scenario. Who's to say that he wasn't saying something back that his own daughter said to him, right? And what I mean by that was, like, I don't know if you guys ever remember this. There was a video that came out from Elf, the TV show Elf, with the fucking puppet, right? And they tried canceling Paul Fusco, who was on Elf, because he was sitting there saying, like, N-word, 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 N-word over and over and over again and saying all kinds of other shit, right? It's like, well, what he was doing was mimicking an episode of like Criminal Minds or something, or not Criminal Minds, but one of the procedural shows that was on at the time that had somebody with Tourette's syndrome. So he was just mimicking that shit. But the video come out and out of context. So like, oh my God, we got to cancel him because he was saying these horrible fucking things.
I really
It's
like
like,
this guy's
You
response.
do realize that was in like 1987, right? Like completely out of context.
I really like this guy's response. This is a like a level-headed response. I thought like people are just so quick to be
Devon.
nasty on people, you know. And this guy's like, you know, I knew this guy. He helped me out so much. He apologized to me. Like this is forgiven. It was beef. Like, this is why these people look so terrible. It's because they just are the nastiest motherfuckers. All they do is want to hurt people, and that's why it's so funny that these are the people that are like the party of love and kindness. All they want to do is take a brick upside your fucking head.
Yeah, if
That's all they
could
care
have it their
about.
way, for sure.
Yeah, they still haven't forgiven Mel Gibson either. It's like, even that, he was so goddamn drunk. Probably could have said a million other worse things.
Yeah, but I just think that they've got to wait until you die so that they can try and start tarnishing the legacy of maybe one great person or a once great person from the word go, so that they try and infiltrate that with your thoughts in regards to this is how you've got to think about this person from now on in this bad light, as opposed to what they actually did bring to you. And that's, I see such a difference in regards to how we celebrate the death of someone as opposed to try and just destroy someone after their death in this day and age.
Welcome, Eric July.
Hey,
What's up? What's up?
yo.
Hey, what's up, man?
How I doing, man?
Man, I saw
Hey,
that video that you posted of cover C. That shit looks great.
Yeah, man. I got actually all the covers.
Let's show them
here.
off. Let's show them off.
Yeah. So obviously, this is the one. If you missed it, Irene's cover, which came out
So good.
insane. It has some, spot gloss. We had some foil, obviously, on it. This came out incredible. I don't know how many more of these. I know Brandon's kind of updating us.
It's sold out.
Oh, sold out. So
Well, there's a few that are for if we have damages or something.
yeah, of course.
So
We hold
we'll have to
those,
wait
but-
and see when the campaign's done and stuff for those if they're if they come back.
Yeah, that's how we always do it. If we have some damages, or like we hold to account for damages, and we'll release those in the event that we
There's
go through
leftovers.
fulfillment successfully.
Yeah.
But it's not a crazy number though.
No, it's not like 100 of them that or something like that. We just keep enough of them.
Cover B.
Yeah. Check that
They
out.
look so
All of the
good.
covers. I'm really happy with how these the print itself came out for all of them. They just turned out amazing. I love the Kelsey cover here. Check that bad boy out.
It looks great. That's the one I have that original art.
Yeah. It turned out so good. So good. And the old mass print Rob Willis cover. Willis out the bag here. This is the one that will be available in the store no matter if we sell out or not. We'll put it on back order. You'll always be able to get this one. So check that out. This is the classic one right here. And so, yes, cover C sold out. I'm not sure the status of the others. That's a Brandon question. I'll get an update here soon. Actually, he just messaged me. But, yes, you should be proud of yourself, man. Congratulations for this amazing campaign here, by the way. And big shout out to all of y'all for the continued support. Over 4,500 books sold, which is awesome for a first title. Brand new IP. So big shout out to everybody for supporting YellowFlash and John Dillard, to the Mighty Golden Patriot, and everybody that also got the little ash can book that we threw in there as well. So much love to all of y'all. And of course, all the merch. I'm actually rocking the Pay Your Artist shirt.
Hell yeah.
Pay your artist.
Here.
The shirts, we're low on the shirts too.
Yes.
He just sent me an update. So all
Cool.
the CGCs are low. Even cover
Yeah.
D, there's only 2 of those left. So
Ooh.
only
Yeah,
2
yeah.
for that CGC run, and then there's 8 left for B and around 10 for A. But C's
Yeah,
gone, of
yeah.
course.
Of course. Those are usually the ones that sell out on the last day.
Shirts are low on everything, like single digits on
Let's go.
every size for Pay Your Artist and the Golden Patriot shirt. So thank you, everybody, especially for buying the Pay Your Artist shirt that
Yeah,
I will,
yeah.
in fact, pay my
Pay
artist with.
his artist by rocking one
Yeah.
of these. I love that. I have the other one as well downstairs. I was rocking that the other day. But yeah, man, shirts came out well, books came out well, and yeah, we're just we're stoked about the project in general and just how it turned out. But yeah, man, much love to everybody for supporting this project. It'll end at 8 a.m. tomorrow. So in the morning, the devs will close everything down. Of course, you can get whatever's left over, as well as that Rob Willis cover in the like store, YellowFlash store. You'll still be able to grab that. It's just the campaign itself will be closing down. I know we got the CGC is about to get signed and sent. And then yeah, fulfillment will start right after that. So we anticipate that fulfillment to start within the next around, it depends on how quickly we get these back, 2 to 3 weeks or so after the campaign ends. But yeah, they'll get out to you immediately, as you should.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that'll be the biggest hang up because those have to be sent to Sarasota, Florida, and then they encapsulate them, and then they get sent back, and then they get shipped. I know all this because I send my own comics to Sarasota, Florida all the time.
I'm curious, Eric, what's the average sort of timeline to Australia? Do you have any sort of idea?
Well, it depends on which ones you get, because we have obviously that program where we only ship like once every couple of weeks.
Yeah.
To Australia, if you want to take advantage of that, like Riververse International special shipping rate. So it's just really like every couple of weeks is when that goes out. If you just buy it outright, and like say if you got merch and everything else and you didn't want to use the Riververse International, you're just paying for the base international shipping. Well, those are going to go out as soon as everything else goes out.
Okay.
We don't really split those. The only orders that we split are the ones that we have for the Riververse International, and those fulfill, like I say, about every other week or so, a couple times at least a week. It just really depends.
Yeah, cool. No, I saw the thing, and you could obviously go your FedEx or your UPS or whatever.
Of course.
But yeah,
those will ship out immediately, like when everything else ship out. You go like FedEx or UPS. But yeah, if you get the Riververse International, which is the cheap shipping for Australia, Canada, and the United Kingdom, then yeah, those are we do those like once every couple of weeks. And obviously, if we have like a campaign like this, all of those are going out at the same time for the most part, because we have this big like bulk a shipment or what have you. So it won't be that long. And also we do pre-pack. So once we have the CGCs will be like the last item that we get. And once those get here, we're pretty much sending out everything immediately. So yeah.
Cool. It's awesome how you've done it with the international stuff, I will say. Like, I remember when I was backing books through Indiegogo, it was just the shipping charges and the import tax for us. Like, that was probably one of the hardest things to get past. But yeah, the way you've done it's actually really, really good.
Well, I mean, like that was one of the big. I've heard a lot of feedback. Obviously, even when we had our first campaign with ISOM, and that was one of the big feedbacks. Like, people want to support it, but when you're living in these other countries, they have again, you're getting taxed on the import, and the shipping in itself is often obviously really, really high depending on where it's going. So that was one of the things that as we started to scale up, we really wanted to focus on was how do we make our rates cheaper for our like international customers. So the base rates are cheaper than, like with FedEx and UPS, but that Riververse International allowed us to really expand into we only took those 3 countries in Australia, UK, and Canada, because I mean, that's where most of our international orders go to. So we wanted to start there, and we're actually looking to expand here soon that program for like the EU, hopefully very soon, and some of the other spots that we know we have a lot of supporters
Yeah, it's a
Ian.
good way to do it, man. I was
People are
back
saying
in
Bob
campaigns.
Newhart died.
I was spending $150 on a campaign. It'd cost me $300 to get it here.
It's
Like
crazy.
it's basically
$300.
double. It's basically double. You're paying the
Yeah.
import tax plus the shipping. It was insane. Like
Man.
I'd spend
Yeah.
$100 buying comic books or something, and to get them here it cost me $200, including the books. Like,
That's crazy.
yeah.
That's rough, man. Yeah, man. We heard a lot of feedback
That's why I think it's really
around
good
it.
what you've done with the international stuff. But
Appreciate
yeah, back this, get it while you
Appreciate
still
it.
can.
Yeah. Go grab it. Let me make sure that we are good. Like I'm constantly making sure that we stay up to date for people that are looking at the live numbers there. So 500 away from 120,000. So
Yeah.
yeah. Let's do this.
Nice.
Check
Thank you,
that out.
everybody.
Check that out. Look, those numbers going up. So yeah, by the way, those numbers, I always preface it by saying that's why that a red asterisk is there. It's because it does not include some of the other numbers like taxes and other fees and stuff like that. It's just raw sales, which makes this even more impressive. When we included like shipping and all that other stuff, this would be a $200,000 campaign, but this is just raw sales. Just this is a massive campaign. Like I said, congratulations to you and John, because yeah, just to do a campaign with 120,000 or hell 100,000 six-figure campaign is just nuts. To be able to do it just straight up sales. So congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, looking forward to getting these out. They look great. I'll get a couple copies pretty soon, I think.
Oh yeah, very soon.
You going out
Very
and
soon.
signing, aren't you?
I don't want to say when because of the weirdos, but yeah, I'm
Mhm.
going down there soon. So grab someone, bring them home.
Yeah.